Hi, welcome back to Book Chat with Ashley and Emily. Today we are talking about one of our very favorites, Behind Closed Doors, B.A. Paris.
Huge spoiler alerts. If you haven't read it, don't watch this yet. Go read it and then come back and let us know your comments. If you have read it, please let us know what you thought of what we see as an absolutely beautiful book.
Yeah.
So first things first, out of 5 stars, how many do you give it?
5.5.
6. Absolutely. Just top. I keep reading more books and I keep realizing this is my book.
Yeah.
This is in my top 5. Probably it's my top book.
Yeah. It's a really dark book to start, right?
Yes.
This is like about, a man who has curated this wonderful wife for himself who he has just absolutely tormented through abuse of all different kinds into submission.
Yes.
To where she has no freedoms.
No. And in the beginning, you're not quite sure what's going on because it looks like it's the perfect marriage. You have Jack and Grace, which also just sound like names
I know.
of a perfect couple. And it seems like this perfect relationship. But the more you see how he controls her, the more you realize how deep she is stuck in this.
Yeah. And he's threatening her sister, Millie, who has Down syndrome. And he's threatening her safety and her life with, he loves to torture and he wants to torture Millie. It's like very, very dark.
Absolutely. It's full of domestic violence.
Yeah.
Just, we're going to use the word of what it is. But it's also very redeeming in the end. It just takes getting to the end. I've never cried as hard as I cried when I finished this book.
Totally. I mean, here's the thing. This book is really about so much more than domestic violence. Like, yes, that is a theme of it, but the bigger theme, I think, is the fact that Grace ends up saving herself, that Millie, her sister, helps Grace to develop a plan and really, sacrifices her own safety and security to help save her.
Yes.
And then Esther.
I'll be your Esther, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, she meets this woman, Esther, and Esther just sees it. Even though she barely knows her, she can see. She's like, something is not right here.
And she picks up on the little things that someone might notice, the mistakes that are made.
Yes.
That Jack makes.
Yeah.
In talking about certain things, or the color of the room.
Millie's room is red, and they discover this, in the end, he's dead in this red cell, basically, chamber that he was gonna trap Millie in, and Esther knows, and Esther helps cover it up. Ooh, I get chills.
I know,
just
I have
thinking
chill
about
bumps too. I know.
Esther helps cover up that Grace killed Jack for her to protect her.
Yes, knowing full well that that's what happened, and that's the end of the book. You know that Esther. It's just women empowerment and how women support women.
Yeah, women
Esther
have each other's
protects her.
back.
Yes.
And is that right for her to cover it up? Yeah.
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 I think it
in
is.
my moral code it is, So I think it is such a beautiful testament to if we watch out for each other, we'll be stronger and better for it. Things will work out in the long run if we have each other's backs.
Yes. I also think it is a good reflection because oftentimes someone's knee jerk is to say, why didn't she just leave?
Yeah.
And I do think this book does a service to showing why it's hard to just leave.
Yeah.
And it's a really raw, it's a hard read.
Yeah.
But a necessary read, I think.
Yeah, it's such a great book. So if you have not read it, well, we just spoiled everything for you.
If you have read it and you disagree, that's okay. We're not here to get upset. Let us know what you thought. If you loved it, let us know why.
Yeah.
And then follow, subscribe, and stick around for more book chats so you can agree or disagree with us.
Yep. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, guys.